Hi bestie, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So as you've read from the title of this video, today we're gonna be talking about the drifts, the drams, the things I wish I knew before coming to university. Well, not gonna waste your time, I'm gonna get right into it. First one is the social life. Why didn't anyone warn me? Okay, before I go on, I would like to tell you that in matric, I actively went on social media, searched up the things I need to know before coming to university. And what I'm going to talk about right now is something I didn't know. Even though I went on and, Googled and searched, went to YouTube, TikTok, everything. So, hope that helps. Just like you watching this, you want to know the drifts, the drams, know that there might be something you will find out yourself next year, okay? But for me, the first one is the social life. What I noticed here is that social life plays such a big part of like the entire thing. Like I'm talking from going to rest, to going to class, to going to eat, make food. Everything you need, everything you want is probably known by someone else that you have to actively communicate with, ask, beg, so you could know. For me, being a person who is very much afraid to ask, very much afraid to, easily let go and know new people, that was something for me that I had to get used to. I'm someone who genuinely understands that it's me, myself, and I in this world, and anyone who needs help, I can help them. But at the end of the day, if I can help myself, I will. And that's the mindset that you need to let it out through the door, okay? It's not gonna help. It's not gonna help, guys. You need people as much as other people need you. It's also important because you are constantly away from your family, unless you're gonna stay with them, but chances are you're not. You're actively away from your family, so you're gonna need friends who are gonna become family, and that way you don't become lonely. You can be alone, but don't become lonely now. The second thing being the academics. Why did no one warn me about this? I'm telling you, cross my heart, swear to die, the academics I was not ready for. And I think a lot of people, like, regardless of what degree you're doing, I don't think people were ready for the academics. But I'm gonna speak for myself. As an engineering student, I was not warned. My timetable is full. All my classes start at 8, and it's just like crazy. And the worst part is the lecturers, like, if you think you're gonna meet your teacher there, no, it's not your teacher. What they're practically doing is just introducing you to the topics. This is gonna be what we're doing. You need to learn this. In this, you're gonna need to know this, basically. But the teaching, the hardcore knowing, you're gonna do it yourself. It is self-study, and that is something I wish I knew, because guess what? You have to be constantly ahead. Like, if you're gonna go to a class thinking, oh, I'm gonna learn there, I did not look at this chapter the night before or a week before, I'm gonna learn when I get to class, you're fooling yourself, because that's not gonna happen. You're not gonna learn anything in the lecture room. Actually, that's where you learn the least. You learn the most when you're by yourself, and that's something I just honestly wish I knew, because right now I am 5 weeks behind in some things, and I wish I knew. So make sure you're ahead. Even if you get here to school, go to a week, just study. Trust me, be ahead. It's gonna always help you. It's like in high school you were doing 7 subjects. It's obviously gonna get harder, since in primary you were doing 500. You went to grade 8, you dropped a little. You went to grade 10, you dropped a little. Now it's here. You think it's gonna be easy? The third one being self-care. I know. What do you mean self-care? Like, I'm obviously going to take care of myself. I've been doing this for the past 17, 18, 21 years, whatever you are at. But trust me, you're going to need this. I'm not saying go to the mirror, look at yourself, tell yourself you're pretty, listen to music, burn incense, like, you know, all these things. No, I'm talking about self-care as in, like, are you good in the head? Are you managing with this adaptation? You know, journal your feelings. How do you feel? How do you feel about this subject? Are you understanding this? Self-care. What are you doing with your time? What's wasting your time? What's causing you to fail this course? What's causing you to fail this module? Self-care, active communication with yourself, active communication with the person you look at in the mirror. Just make sure you know yourself in university. Like, do not lose sight of who you are. That's, if I had like this thing where you weigh things, like number 1, 2, 3, I put academics at the top, because it is, I mean, self-care at the top, because trust me, if you know who you are, if you know what your priorities are, if you know where you want to be, trust me, university is gonna be 2 times easier, and you're gonna need that. So I hope you do that, because trust me, you're gonna need it. And if like you need a video on the things you need to get before, like tangible things, let me know if you want to know that. But as for now, I hope you enjoyed this video, because, well, you've reached the end. Thank you for taking your time, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.